I would like to point out again that I have equipped this stream, pre-stream, with so many songs, so many new songs, and now it just straight up refuses to use any of the new songs. It's all the old songs so far. Actually, no, that's a lie. The Jin's theme from Project X Zone, that was a new one that I added in. But man, there's so many good ones, and it doesn't want to use any of them. Well, we did get Fly Like a Butterfly last session, so I guess I can't complain too much. Hello, guys. How are you doing? I'm not gonna lie, I'm still very tired. I was planning to have a nap earlier, and I ended up not having that nap, and that was probably a terrible idea. I ended up playing League instead, which is still the most probably mainstream game that I occasionally come back to. Used to be an addict, no longer an addict, but every so often I have that relapse where I go, shit, that's a cool skin that they just released. And you go back in again, and then I usually do it for like a week, and then I'm like, oh, you know what, I'm good. Now I don't have to do it for another 6 months or so. But yes, hello everyone. Hello Yuna, hello Risk, hello Agent Cac. And hello Winterknoll. That's a new face around these parts, unless it's someone from the YouTube stream who has a different username, which is entirely possible. But I do somewhat recognize that name, so I do think you have been here before. I do apologize if I've forgotten. I'm not gonna lie, like I said, my brain's a little bit on the fritz right now, so things might make a little less sense from me than usual. You are from YouTube. Well, there you go. At least I got that part right. Had to catch up on sleep myself because I just got home yesterday from Thanksgiving stuff. Hey, I hope you all had a lovely Thanksgiving for all the people who celebrate it. I started my part-time job, which I mentioned in a update video. So for anyone who hasn't seen that update video, I'm also doing this for the VOD. If anyone watches on my YouTube, there is one of the latest uploads is an update video explaining my situation for basically the whole of December. I'm working a lot, so I'm going to use this stream time while I still got it. Damn it! Anyway. Shenmue, it has been a hot minute. Last time on the Shenmues, we were going around town showing a list of names that we got, which is right there, but also this picture. And we are trying to determine as much information as possible from these two things. Now, last time I kind of ended a little abruptly, because I was getting quite tired. But I got a little bit of a hint from people telling me just who the best people to talk to right at the start of this session would be. Just so that we don't spend, like, the first few, 20 minutes or whatever, just going around doing the same thing we did at the end of last stream. So hopefully by speaking to these two people who are right in this area, I'll be able to move on to the next section pretty quickly. So that should be good. I was the guy who gave you the song from Yakuza 0. I do remember that! Well, welcome, man. So glad you can make it to Twitch. But yes, long story short, streams are going to be very inconsistent for the month of December while I work, and also because family's doing all their stuff. But hopefully, in the new year, everything will settle down, and I can do things a bit more consistently, because by God, that's what I want in my life right now. I just want consistency. There was also a couple other tips, which I'll have to try and remember, including where I can get free food at the start of each day, which is in Shenhua's house, and I'm pretty sure there was something else, but I will look at that later. For now, let's just eat some raw garlic, which would be gross and will make our breath stink, but you know what? It gives us 300 health. Alright, okay, let's get to this. I believe the first person I need to speak to is you.
ちょっといいですか?
ダメって言っても聞きそうにないね。顔にそう書いてあるよ。
I'm pretty sure that's just Rio's standard face.
いや、俺は
あんたいい男だね。気に入った。
That is not where I was going with this, but anyway, I still need to talk to you.
なんだい色男。
聞きたいことが。
Have you seen this picture?
これなんですが。
エンさんとジョさんじゃないか。
そうですか。ありがとうございます。
兄さん、教えたんだからチャーでも付き合ってくれないかい？
今は。
Jesus Christ, ladies, those cows of yours are so loud.
あんたいい男だから今日は見逃してあげるよ。
どうも。
Look, also, I have enough girls coming after me as it is. Well, not anymore, but, you know.
すみません。
なんだい色男。
Also, we're not done with business.
聞きたいことが。
Have you seen this name list?
これなんですが。
エン、ジョ、エンシ、シュウか。なんだ、石堀市のリストじゃないか。
石堀市。わかりました。ありがとうございます。
兄さん、教えたんだからちゃんと。
No, you've already asked me this question. You just gave me the information I needed. Also, I'm not even entirely sure if we're the same age. I think you're older. Like, maybe in your 30s.
これは石堀市の名簿だ。
But there we go. Alright, that is the information that we needed. Show Shenmue this piece of paper. Cool! That is absolutely what I needed to do. The other person we were supposed to talk to was the kid who we gave the forklift truck to. So we've already done that part, but which means we're good. And we can continue on to the next part. Awesome! Really happy to, get that all sorted. Flies buzzing, cows and lambs so noisy. Too realistic. I mean, this would be a nice place for some people. I don't think I can live here. I don't think this is a life for me.
とても腕がいいって父が褒めていた。
そうだったのか。
それでジョさんは無事なの？
いや、姿が見えないんだ。
I did miss you, but I know how insanely busy you're gonna be this month. Hey, thanks, man. I mean, honestly, just, since this is a temporary thing, and I know it's gonna be temporary, for now, if you can just support me by, you know, watching my stuff online on YouTube and just showing up when you can to, like, the streams, then that'll be enough for this month, you know? It is appreciated. And of course, if you want to subscribe or donate or do any of that stuff, then that's also appreciated too. It all helps out in the end. I mean, that's the whole reason I'm doing so many hours in the first place.
赤い線が引いてある。
あ
あ。もしかしてこの線はゴロツキが襲った石堀市に印をつけたのかも。
何？
やっぱり父はゴロツキに。
まだそうと決まったわけじゃない。どこかに隠れたのかもしれない。他の石堀市の人に話を聞いてみるよ。
うん。
あいつらの狙いは何なんだ。
私は動物たちの世話があるから先に家へ帰ってる。
ああ。
Advice for if your boss offer you some bonus if you're willing to be a Santa Claus, just say no. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that with my job. My job is just involving restocking and moving things around. So, I don't have to worry about that. Plus, our job doesn't really involve that. I know you guys are concerned, but, I feel bad if it's because of, find the stonemasons and talk to them. Alright, so that's what I need to do next. Sorry, I was just confirming what the actual objective was. This lady's still doing her thing. Oh, wait, I can actually talk to her?
ああ、あんたは亮
I'll
だ
get
っ
to my
た
point in
ね
a。sec.
どうも。
シェンファーは一緒じゃないようだね。
わかるんですか？
ああ、わかる。わかる。
Cool. You wanna talk some more?
ちょっといいですか？
Or not? That's a very nice tune you're humming. It's okay, I can let you finish if you want.
なんじゃったかな。
あ、いえ。
Well, at least we actually got to talk to her. She's definitely probably one of the most interesting residents in this entire place. Shit, now I have to talk to people in order to get more information about the stonemasons. There was that person, you... Was it you? Wen? Yes, I'm pretty sure it was you.
すいません。
なあにりょうくん、
石堀市を知りませんか？
やめてよあなたまで。ゴロつきみたいなこと聞かないでくれる？
いや、俺は。
エンさんのこと大変なのはわかるけど気をつけてね。石堀市といえばシュウさんだけどご迷惑にならないようにね。
シュウさんか。わかりました。どうも。
Zoo, you say? And I'm taking it he's up this way? Is this where he is? The game just kind of took me on this path.
誰かいませんか？いないみたいだな。
Okay, no, he's not there. That was weird. Can I just auto-corrected to the path there for a second? Maybe I just did that subconsciously? That is entirely possible. Anyway, regardless, up here is the... That is the house that got ransacked, which I don't think we can go into. What's down here? But anyway, going back to that point I was trying to make beforehand, yeah, so it's only, I mentioned in my update video, but it's only going to be this month where I do anything, like, quote-unquote intensive, but I made sure to give myself, you know, a couple break days, so I can just take a break. Unfortunately, the break days so far have been actually quite busy because of, my mom moving, and that's happening this week. But once I'm settled down in my temporary lodgings, then I can actually use those break days to be break days. But it's just a matter of time before that happens. Basically Wednesday. Ah, here he is. Also, I'm sorry, I do not have a camera that you can look at so you can see me in the Santa suit. That is not a feature that I offer right now.
なんだって？それでジョさんは？
姿が見えません。
エンさんにジョさんまで。
何か？
この赤い線。エンさん、ジョさん、それに私の名に引いてある。
この線を引いてないのは？
まだ襲われていない石堀市。
次はカさんが危ない。カさんの家は？
パンダ市場だ。
行ってみます。
Panda Market, you say? And where do I find this Panda Market? K's name isn't crossed out. He's in danger. K's house is near Panda Market. Alright, cool. To Panda Market. Away! Even though it is actually getting quite late, but we should still have time. Okay, Panda Market. Temple, Panda Market is this way. I mean, to be fair, I was the one who asked for extra hours. Because, I'll get that sweet moolah if I do those hours. But my boss isn't completely unreasonable, so, you know, as long as I let her know when I can't work, in advance. The only problem is the travel times. Like, that's the main big thing that takes the most out of me before I actually work and when I get to the end of my work, is because, it isn't super local. Plus, the trains that I'm supposed to be riding on are, currently on strike, which, complicates things a little bit. But I got the new route. It just means I have to wake up a little bit earlier, but that's about it. It's more monotonous than anything. That's like the main problem. It's not even that hard, it's just like what I have to do. Since it's just restocking, it's just really monotonous.
セット品が揃ったらいつでもお持ちください。わかりました。
Did I get a new help? Pawn shop. This is where I use the tokens. Hang on, let me take a look at this. Pawn shop for money. To token exchange. To prize exchange. To pawn shop. Okay, wait. So is this the place where I... Hang on.
いらっしゃいませ。どうぞ何でもお売りください。高額買い取りします。
God, I still need to try and find the token exchange.
交換することもできますよ。
That's still something that I have not found yet, unless this is the guy and I've just been too impatient to wait to see if this is the right location. Herb sets. Ooh, you do herb sets for skill books. I will take that. Thank you very much. Capsules, no. Okay, you are the pawn shop, which means... You don't even sell it for cash. You just straight up give me... You just straight up give me new moves. Holy shit. That's actually pretty insane. And there's a lot of moves here. Huh. Yeah, will do. Selling herbs, steelbook exchange at the pawn shop. That's pretty nuts. Now I have a good reason to try and get all that stuff. What did I get? Heaven Flip. God, I'm almost disappointed because I knew it wasn't going to be the move, but when I saw the word flip, I thought of Jackie's move from Virtua Fighter where he does the like the somersault flip and he goes, yeah! I mean, I knew that wasn't going to be that. I knew that wasn't going to be what this move was, but come on, Rio, it's not even a proper flip. A technique that involves spinning into a kick aimed at the opponent's head. Well, that'll give him a nice concussion if it lands, so I'll take it. Still need to try and find that token exchange. Also, bet... You guys have an arcade? I mean, props for trying. Huh. This is actually pretty cool. Oh my god, I think that's, Oh wait, no, that's not... I thought that was, the opening port from Shenmue 2 for a second, but no, it definitely did not have those mountains in the background. I wonder if that's a location later in the game. Oh my god, we have Whack-A-Mole. Oh, sorry, Wacky-Mole. Whack-A-Mole's probably copyrighted. We got this thing, which is the arcade machine from this series which refuses to go away, as well as this one. This looks pretty cool. American Highway Road Trip. Oh, you have to guide the car along the metal. Oh, that's actually pretty adorable. I like this. This isn't even an electronic arcade machine, but this is actually great. And it's sort of like an indicator for how far you were able to get. That's actually pretty cool. We'll have to come back here when we have the time. But for now, we'll go do story stuff. Still have to use capsule machines. Haven't actually used any of them yet. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to help a man from stopping from getting attacked. Probably should focus on that. Oh my god, but there's so many things to get distracted by. Like, what the hell is this poster for? Got this 10-10 looking chick in the background with a Chinese dress in a battle pose with fire in the background with a bunch of characters which I don't recognize. Is this like a movie poster? I'm guessing so. It's got a date at the bottom. What the hell could the movie be possibly about? Oh, I will take this. Hello there, map.
よし、もらっておこう。
You are mine now.
これは、よし、もらっておこう。
And one that tells me all the herb locations. Cool. Oh my god, your herb map number 4? Jesus, I haven't even found the other maps yet. Yo, you guys eating pineapples then? Sweet. Anyway, stonemason house. Where was I going? Probably over this way, I think. Maybe? Possibly? Not entirely sure. Let me check the map. Alright, what do we got here? Panda Market. That is not the thing that I wanted to do. Okay. I'm gonna rely on Rio to tell me where I need to go right now. Pretty full well, which means they're doing good on water. Nice to know. Bunch of chickens that are very fast and do not want to get hit by my feet. Can't blame them. Alright, okay. I think we're going the right way now. Nope. This is not the right way at all. But I do see an herb. Well, it's always nice to know at the very least if I go the wrong direction for story, I can find some random crap that I can pick off on the ground. I always felt like that was a gaming, like, a mechanic device in order to always give the player, like, something to do even if they go the wrong way. Especially in newer games. Hey, if you go the wrong way, at the very least, here's something that you can pick up just to make it not a complete, utter worthless trip. The Drunken Panda. Did it mention where I was supposed to go? Case house is near Panda Market. Maybe someone can tell me. Excuse me, miss.
すいません。
はい。
あら、
初めて見るお客さんね。
Excuse me?
この通り小さなお店だけど、カレンの食堂よろしくね。
こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
Yes, it's a very nice restaurant. However, there is a man possibly getting attacked right now. I need to find him.
はい。
母さんの家はどっちですか？
質屋の先よ。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
Wait, past the pawn shop? Wait, you mean back? You mean over here? Oh, here's the price exchange! Sorry. Getting distracted by everything. There's a man possibly getting beaten to death.
木札持ってない？お年玉とかで稼いだやつ。
木札ですか？
うちの店で豪華な景品と交換できるよ。
Yes, that is precisely what I want.
すいません。
いらっしゃい。景品？
聞きたいことが。
なんでしょう。
母さんの家はどっちですか？
母さんならうちの真裏よ。家の前に道具やら石像があるからすぐわかるわよ。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
Cool, got the answer to my question. More importantly...
はい、いらっしゃい。木札を景品と交換するのかい？
Yes, yes I do.
今ならこんな景品と交換できるよ。
Alright, what do we got? I got 5,000. Where can I... Okay, there's the tokens. It's right there at the bottom in the description. Okay, 50 tokens. Silk fabric. Metronome. Look at all this junk. Okay, one thing that I'm not... Like, I found out that Ryo's able to change his shirt, which gives these shirts a purpose. Very weird that Shenmue is on this one. Gonna have a few questions for her when I get back. But then you got random junk like this. Like, can I just sort of... Can I just sort of... put these in display in the house or something? Or are they just there, like, to be sold? Because I can't think of any other reason why you would need some of this junk. Huh. Anyway. Do I need anything from... I don't think I do. I got plenty of garlic. She doesn't have any moves or anything, so at least at the very least, now I know where the tokens are used. So I'm happy about that, but I'm not gonna get anything for now. I will worry about that later. Nice emerald. Anyway. That's got to be the house. Alright, cool. We only have 15 minutes, Ryo, before Shenmue is going to write up our ass about being out late. Seriously, are you kidding me? Kay isn't home, asked around the marketplace. Shit, we only got 10 minutes. Excuse me, miss.
すいません。
はい。
あな
たもしかして最近村に来たシェンファちゃんのお友達？
What? Yes, I am, but that's not important right now.
やっぱり一目見てすぐ分かったわ。
Oh my god, gossiping ladies by the marketplace.
ほんと噂通りじゃないの。
そうですか。
それで名前は？
葉月と言います。
そうじゃなくて下の名前よ。
亮です。
亮くんね。覚えとくわ。
Oh my god, why do all of the 30-somethings want to hit on me? Shit! Oh god, do I have to go home now? I don't want to go home now. I'm so close! I almost made progress! Okay, I think we're still good for at least a little bit. So, at the very least, I can still ask around.
Ryu-san.
Oh, it's you!
母さんの家はどこですか？
さあ、わからないな。そんなことより、シェンファが待ってるんだろ。早く帰ってやれよ。
はあ。
Shit, maybe I can't ask around. Unless this lady would be nice enough to give me info?
毎度あり。
母さんに会いたいんです。
ここ何日か留守みたいなの。でもさっき明かりがつくのが見えたわ。
そうですか。
Hasn't been back for a few days? I mean, I guess if you're a stonemason, some of those pieces of work can take a while.
母さんに会いたいんです。
Even if it's just chopping up stone blocks from the mountain.
母さんならさっき帰ってったよ。
そうですか。
okay, that's great and all, but can you give me any more info? Like, some more deets? Some more details?
ちょっといいかな。
美味しいおまんじゅうどう？
母さんに会いたいんだ。
母さん？さっき帰るとこ見たよ。
そうか、ありがとう。
Wait a minute. You're telling me he snuck home while I was asking around? Seriously? God, you son of a bitch. Here I am worried about you, and you just snuck in home, tried to take the load off for the day.
すみません。石堀市の母さんはいませんか？
何の用かな。
少し前にゴロツキがこの村を荒らしていったと聞いたのですが。
ゴロツキ？
はい。二人組で一人は頭に雲の入れ墨が。
その連中ならここにも来たよ。奴らは法王教はどこだと怒鳴りながら矢探しをしてこの通りだよ。
法王教？ゴロツキは確かに法王教と言ったんですか？
ああ。
石堀市を探しているんです。他に誰か知りませんか？
なぜ石堀市を？
ゴロツキたちはこの村の石堀市を襲っているらしいんです。
それなら彩水という集落に遠心という若い者がいるが、まさか遠心までがあの連中に。
彩水の遠心さんですね。わかりました。
ああ。
暗くなってきたな。シェンファの家に帰るか。
Ah, thank Christ. Alright, Rainbow Basin. I can do that tomorrow. Awesome. Oh, I'm so happy I got that done before I was forced to go back. Now I need to actually find Rainbow Basin. Panda Market, Manuan Temple. Don't know where Rainbow Basin is. That is not the right button. This is where I need to look. Alright, so Joy Park, Shenhua. Damn, doesn't say Rainbow Basin. Oh well, I can ask people when we get there in the morning. Yeah, always put it off until tomorrow. Well, unless you're in a situation where you can't put it off till tomorrow. Because if you put it off too long, then that can cause problems in the long run. Man, I'm so happy to be streaming again. I mean, last time I did it wasn't even that long ago. It was the 26th. I guess I'm just happy to get back to Shenmue. God, guys, you know what? I really want to be more consistent with doing these playthroughs. I really do. I want to get to a, like, it's kind of weird because I'm kind of at that point, now that I've got this part-time job and, like, I'm trying to, you know, as I mentioned many times before, milk it for all it's worth. I've been thinking a lot of, like, what I want to do after the fact, and I think the number one thing that I want after the fact is, I just want some consistency, you know? I just want to be able to, you know, help my mother with her house move, help, yeah, to help my mom with her house move, get that done, get to the new year, and just stay in one place with no hassle for at least a little bit of time, you know? That would be really nice. Also be able to, do something where I can plan out my days to be a bit more consistent. I think that's what I really want. Outstream, just relax, don't worry. Well, you should know me by now. I worry about these things, but I think I can relax once I got that consistency. Like, I've been thinking about, you know, schedule. Like, if I want to do a schedule, like if that's something that I can do, and if that's something that I feel like that would be good. And I think in some ways it will be. And I think in some ways I'll have to change the traditional scheduling of like how people usually schedule streams just to make it work for me. If that makes any sense. Then once I figure that out, I could get to a point where I'm like, okay, now I can focus on doing this, and YouTube's, and also hopefully have something to provide income. And it'll be a nice balance. You know, that's the real dream. The real dream is to try and find balance. But other than that, it's also been weird trying to sort my days out also in accordance to his job, because a lot of them so far have been wake up, do the thing, come back, maybe like catch up on all of the stuff that I'll usually watch or like do immediately, and then after that go to sleep to get ready for the next day, which is why I do not want to do what I'm doing right now all the time, which is why I'm only like letting it happen for this month. Like, I am trying to take into account, you know, my health and making sure I don't overwork myself, while also trying to keep the folks happy. Fortunately, my dad is one of those old types where he expects me to work 24/7. I mean, he's a good guy, but, you know, he can be a bit old-fashioned sometimes, so, you know, trying to get that across is sometimes interesting. That's a really, like, I don't want to say unique problem, but it kind of is to this generation in particular. Like, there's always been, like, you know, the generation gap. Like, you know, there was the movements in, like, the 80s and 60s. Like, against the older generation with different movements in different countries. Especially in music. Music was always a big part. It's not so much music nowadays. It's more to do with, it's more to do with... I'm going to say this, even though it's a massive big meme, but society... And honestly, kind of like saying memes as a thing is also kind of to do with it also, when you really think about it, because that's always been, like... I always love when I bring up the definition of what a meme actually is, because a lot of people don't actually know that memes were a thing. Like, it was a term, it's a scientific term, that means the spreading of ideas. It's a little bit more in-depth than that, but that's really what they are. It is the spreading of ideas, and it's mostly to do with younger generations that do it. Which is such a big gap between that and the older generation. And of course, since the internet is now a big thing, there's certain things that have spread that people agree with, don't agree with, all that fun stuff. It's really interesting. Just don't ever say, okay boomer to your dad. See, it's interesting you said that, because I didn't say it to him, but I brought it up. Because I was curious if he had heard the term before. Not to my dad, but to my, it was to my mum and her partner. And then ever since I mentioned it to him, he's been a bit more, aware of, in the cognition. Hey, here's the stuff that I can pick up to, fuel myself. Thanks to the tip to, Mike, who has been a frequent person in the Shenmue streams, gave me this tip. You can pick up an apple and a banana every single morning as just free food. Again, there were definitely other tips, but I can't remember them. I'll have to look back on the video to remind myself. That's Shenmue's okay, that's Shenmue's room. God, need to try and remember where to actually do all of my regular stuff. Alright, let's sleep. But yeah, no, I brought up the idea, and since I brought up the idea, he's been more, aware of it. It's been part of his, cognition, so he's been more aware when it's, like, comes up in conversation, or, like, on like, online articles or something. Which I find really interesting. God, and I've just been thinking also about how, God, there's the Game Awards coming up now, isn't there? Also. I didn't even think about that. That is something that's happening in December. Man, I saw a post, and I kind of agree with it. I mean, this is just an opinion post, so, you know, it's not, like, you know, it's not objective, but I don't watch the Game Awards for the Game Awards anymore. Not that I ever really did, thinking back on it. Like, does anyone actually watch them for the awards? I'm gonna do a little bit of Kung Fu in the morning. Or does, everyone just sort of watch it for, you know, the announcements, which is why I watch it. I kind of... Okay, it's technically a lie that I don't watch it for the awards, because me and my friends used to watch it for the awards, but we weren't watching for, like, serious reasons. We were watching to be disappointed, almost. Because when you get down to it, it's just a massive popularity contest. Which sucks, but, you know, that's the way it is. Plus, there's a whole bunch of other things which you have to, keep in mind, like the fact that stuff that came out recently has a greater chance because it's in the forefront of everyone's minds. Plus, I was looking back at previous winners, and then I reminded myself, oh yeah, Overwatch won Game of the Year in 2016. Which I see as heresy. There were so many good games that year. Also, Dragon Age Inquisition won 2014. And that was before I watched the Game Awards. Dark Souls 2 and Bayonetta 2 got robbed. Not that there was any chance of Bayonetta 2 winning that year. There was absolutely no chance in hell that was going to happen. Despite its critical acclaim. Personally, most reward shows just put you to sleep. Yeah. They don't really put me to sleep. I just kind of watch them and then I get annoyed. That's basically usually how it goes. I know the golden joysticks happened. And Resident Evil 2 Remake won Game of the Year, and that I can agree with. My personal Game of the Year, I'm gonna have to really think on it. I still think it's gonna be Devil May Cry 5. I love that game, man. Even though it's been a while since I played it, I can still think back to it and think of how fondly I really loved playing it. And then playing through again on Son of Sparta mode on stream. But Devil May Cry 5 isn't even one of the nominations because, you know. Hey, Dr. Horse stands free. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get endurance up to level 5, and then I'm going to get attack or health up to level 5. I can't remember what the second stat was. And this should put me in a pretty good spot to fight what I need to fight from here on out. So this is basically what I'm going to do in my morning. That's actually another thing I want to do. Like, one thing I've seen people do is, like, their games of the decade. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to look back on games that came out in certain decades and choose what my favorites from 2010 onwards. DMC5 was great, and that acknowledgement by fans is more important than any trophy. Absolutely. Like, the fact it did as well as it did, and it got the critical reception that it did, and the fan response that it did. That's more than, you know, that is absolutely worth more than any trophy. And I hope, you know, I hope Capcom can continue this upward trend they've done since Resident Evil 7. That was really, that and Monster Hunter World. That was really a turning point for them. I also just think, in terms of, like, Game of the Years, it becomes extremely interesting depending on the type of person that you talk to. Like, certain people that I follow, like, their Game of the Years are wildly different than what I would consider Game of the Years. Like, from the typical norm, and that's because of the type of games that they play. So, you know. In a weird way, it's kind of silly to have a, like, quote-unquote Game of the Year from, like, the Game Awards, because, you know, some people will think of, like, oh, that's the de facto Game of the Year, but, you know, everyone's different. I mean, of course, you know, you can argue that with any award show for anything, but maybe I'm being so harsh because, like I said, Overwatch really, and Dragon Age Inquisition really rubbed me the wrong way when I read that as their Game of the Years for 2014 and 2016. I don't know. Alright, let's do the training. I don't know, guys. If you had to choose your Game of the Year for 2019, what would it be? I also want to know because this year's been super interesting for games. There's been no real blockbusters, but there's been a ton of great niche titles that have come out. And, like, specialist titles. So I'm curious what people liked, because I'm expecting a pretty diverse portfolio, if I had to ask. Alright. 1-inch punch. Get my attack to level 5. And I'm gonna get it done by lunchtime. I can't believe. I'm technically doing grinding. Also, I forgot, that's endurance. If I want to raise attack, I have to actually do the thing. Right. Eat some more garlic. Actually, no, eat a banana. There we go. I'll get some more garlic on the way down.
すみません。
修行じゃな。さて、サンダかそれとも試合で武装に勝負を挑むかどちらかな
Let us spar.
サンダなら良き相手がおるぞ。ベニトラというものじゃ。早速 始めるがよい。
I wonder if there's any benefit to us. I'm wondering what the benefit is if we raise our rank. Oh shit, what did I do?
続けてやるか？まだいける。
Oh, I did not mean to cancel training. Whoops. That is not what I wanted to do. I was actually trying to swap out my moves. Okay, cool. I was able to master that. Yeah, that's right. That's my regular attacks. Circle for hooks, square for knee, and then X for kick. That's right. Okay. I'm remembering. It has been a little bit of time, so I appreciate trying to get this back into my system. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay. Oh man, I remember how fast I had to do this. Alright, there we go. Burning Sandstorm. Abuse the DLC move. God, if I can master this. Shit. Okay, it was slow, but I still got it off. Ah, come on, it's so close! That was not the right move. There we go, got my attack up. That's what I wanted. Alright, sweet, level 4.
続けてやるか？
Try to remember 2019, but none really stick out for you? Really? Actually, Risk, what type of games do you like? I don't think I actually know. I can never really tell. Mainly because you complain about all of them. I have a friend like that. But I'd say friend. He's more of an acquaintance, if I had to be honest. He always tries to mention the bad stuff in games, which I basically went up to him and basically went, doesn't that get really taxing after a while? And he admitted, like, the only reason he only talks about bad stuff is that he never feels like he has anything worth saying about good stuff, or, like, the good stuff is just, like, pretty obvious. But, I don't know, I still think that's kind of sad. Like, if you just surround yourself with negativity all the time, then you'll never be happy with anything. Like, that's like another thought I've been thinking a lot recently, honestly. Not just in games, but also just in life in general. Like, the amount of, like, at the part-time work, like, the amount of time my coworkers complain about each other, or their job, or whatever. Honestly, I'm just like, you know what? If I just started complaining now about every little thing, and it would just be miserable. And I don't want that.
続けてやるか？まだいけるじゃろ。
Like, once you start letting that negativity in, like, first thing, then, and make it second nature, then, I don't know, I just feel like that's not a way to do things. Not saying that you should be overly positive all the time, to the point where it's not sincere. But again, it's about getting that balance. So can you be biased and say Judgment? Hey, if that's what you like, then of course. I mean, isn't saying that Judgment's your favorite, like, if you say, like, I love this game, isn't that basically the ultimate bias? But you're allowed to have that ultimate bias, because that's the whole point. Because you like it. You get what I'm saying? I just level up this move to... Huh. What the hell? I guess it just got rid of a bunch of moves because I leveled them up enough? Weird. Anyway, almost at attack level 4. Perfect. Alright, one more of these and that should do it. Yep, keep going. Put me in, coach. I'm still raring to go. I think I'll work on a tornado kick now. If I can master this move, I'll be more than happy. Yeah, I did notice that you would get getting cap from full body. I'll be honest, I still haven't finished that playthrough that I started on stream. I'm kind of sad that I didn't finish that game because I felt like I could have. Since it's pretty short. But hey, there'll always be a chance in the future. And then maybe if I put more of a focus on it, then we could do different routes as well. And I think that would be pretty cool. Alright, alright, alright. Don't think we're gonna master tornado kick. But I can get it up to level 9. There we go. Alright. Give me that level 5. Precisely what I wanted. I gain more from training with higher HP. Alright, fair enough. I will keep that in mind, video game. But no, I'm good. I am done. Next time I come here, I'll fight the monks. Sweet. Depends on the person, but being cynical never makes me unhappy. It's hard to explain, but I'm just annoyed if the bad stuff is simply being ignored. Yeah, but, I mean, a lot of bad stuff is subjective. Like, what might be bad for someone might not be bad for another. Like, there's always objectively bad stuff, of course. I don't know, again, I just feel like that's a very dangerous, well, or that's a very risky route to go down, at least for me. Like, I definitely know I would just be, like, miserable if I decided to let every single little thing, like, niggle at me. Alright. You got Caligula Effect Overdose for your Switch. I actually want to give that game I really want to give that game a go. I'm very curious about trying that game out. You know what? Give me 10 pieces of garlic. My breath is going to be so bad, but I'm going to be so healthy. Actually, I don't know if garlic is, Actually, is garlic bad for you? Or is it good for you? I feel like it's good for you. Yeah, but I guess you're not really supposed to have garlic raw for the most part. Anyway, how do I get to Rainbow Place?
行きたければ行くがよかろう。ちと歩くがな。
Yeah, if I was going to get Caligula Effect Overdose, then I would have, bought it on PS4 personally, just for that extra oomph, because apparently the game has, it runs a little badly on Switch. But that's hearsay. I could be completely wrong. It's good, but not in large doses, the garlic. Yeah, I can definitely see that making sense. Yo, look at all these fruits, man! What, do I just put it in the donation box? Garlic's still the best thing. Sell price 9. Oh man, the garlic here was so much better priced! Shit! Damn. I'm actually kind of sad. I could have gotten way better value garlic. Well, now I know for the future, I guess. Also, how brave of them to just put that out there and it just having people expect to pay. Like, not having anyone to monitor the stand. Like, they probably have a, like, donation box or something where you put the money in. This is still a really nice looking game. Oh, spider!
お前らがジョさんの家を襲ったゴロつきか。
何者だお前。
お前たちこそ何者だ。何の目的でこの村を荒らしている。
お前には関係ねえ。おい。
Actually, it is kind of my business. Not that you know anything about that, and you would know if it was my business if I told you about my business. You get me? Anyway, I'm going to beat you up now. I am so happy that I'm going to be able to use my training. Holy shit! Okay, I thought I just knocked him down in one go, and I was going to be very, very happy, but nah, not quite. Alright, 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 alright. They're still pretty strong. This isn't a complete washout. Ugh! Face kick! Oh, I actually have a targeting reticle now as well. Nice. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. Ugh! Okay. God, I really need to get some of that medicine so I can use it during fights. Okay. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Tornado kick! Okay, one down. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. Be careful, be careful. Guard is broken. Damn, he's got a lot of health. Alright. Shit! Ah! Damn. Yeah, what Rio said.
その程度の腕で俺たちに勝てると思ったのかよ。道場にでも行って出直すんだな。
God, even they're telling me to hit the dojo. Oh, that's just insult to injury. My kung fu is lacking. Oh. Oh, game, you wound me. Damn. Well, at the very least, I didn't have to, have that situation that I had with the bookie where I had to, like, refill my health up. It just puts me back to just before the fight. And hey, I was able to show a cutscene that many people, I guess, wouldn't see, so that's something. Alright, these guys are for real. Like, even though they're random thugs, they're actually still for real. So I have to take this, fight somewhat seriously. Ow. Don't just ignore my kicks. Okay, okay. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I said, don't ignore my punches or kicks. Alright. Alright, God. Shit, should have aimed for him first. Alright. Okay, it's bad idea to divide and conquer. He has less health, I should go for him. God. Dude, you actually have no health. Could you fall down? Oh my god. I can't believe I did all that training and it's still not enough. Holy cow. The skill jump in this game, the power jump, is actually pretty huge between fights. I will give it one more go, and then I'll do the training at the... I will do the monk fights at the temple in order to better myself if this next attempt doesn't work. That, and I need medicine. I never got medicine. Because there's certain types of medicine that you have to use during fights, if I remember correctly. Alright, let's give this another go. Should I say this? You have brought dishonor to your family. Oh, no. No dishonor, please. Okay. One thing that I have learned from these fights, though, is that Skinny has got way less health than Husky. It's also a problem because as I'm attacking one of them, the other one likes to attack me, so I have to try and see if I can space them out. Alright. Yeah, I knew you were gonna come for me if I did that, so... Alright. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Oh my god. Okay, is that you down? Not quite. God, I want to... Rio, could you please move? You have plenty of space behind you. Thank you. Oh my god, how do you have health left? There we go. Holy shit. Alright, knock you off balance. Serpentine. Shit, should have done the ground attack. That would have been a way better move. This is not Yakuza. I can't press triangle to attack grounded opponents. Alright. Shit! Oh my god! Video game, could you please... Oh my god! I thought I had them that time. Alright. Time to hit the dojo! Yeah, so tough, man. Holy shit! This is only like the second fight in the game and it's like, nah, you're not good enough yet. Well, back to training I go. Holy shit. Can you heal up with food? Not with food. You need to get, I think you need to get medicine in order to heal up in fights. And I think you get the medicine from the I'm pretty sure you get it from the person, the shop. Alright. So, what I really need right now is not the help. I want the jump... Yes, can I please get the jump system back? Video game? Yes, I understand how the character controls. Can you give me the jump system back? I would like to fast travel. Game? Game? Game! Okay, you know what? That's fine. We don't need to go back all the way back to the temple because we got Wei Zen right here. Yo, I need help. I need to not suck. That's not what I... Ah, shit, I pressed the wrong button. That was my bad. Yes, but more importantly, I need to speak to you. There we go. Yes, please. Let's do it. I need this to better myself as well. Also master my moves. That would also help out a lot. Okay. Spiral kick. Spiral kick. Spiral kick. Actually... Let me do tornado kick first. That makes way more sense, considering it's almost maxed out. God, I'm good beat up. That was fought so bad. We're going to surpass our limits in only a matter of, a few in-game hours. Like, we're basically Goku. Like, during the Tournament of Power arc. Just, basically, you know, just surpass your limits in, like, a 45-minute tournament, which happened to take, like, what, like 6 hours? Alright, cool. Heaven Flip, I actually think will be a very good move, because it does seem to discombobulate your opponents if it hits them in the head. So that's actually pretty good. So if I can level up this move also, that would be great. If it actually hits, that would be nice. Because I think it needs to hit for it to actually level up. Oh no, no it doesn't. It doesn't need to hit at all for it to level up. Okay, never mind. You can miss away. Get my Kung Fu up to level 10. There we go. No internet here, so Rio can't learn from Kiryu fighting Blood Post. I mean, this is in the past. Kiryu doesn't even, 1987, so that would have been just before... That would have been just before Yakuza 0. So, yeah, no, Kiryu would have been a low-tier scrub at this point. Y'all remember when this game takes place. Internet hasn't even been invented yet, for the most part. Alright, health is still pretty big, which means I will still gain a lot out of this. Alright. The other move that I should really increase is the ground attack also, because that's probably one of the better moves to use when I knock them down, because it will actually, you know, hit. So yeah. That will get done. So, while we're doing this, since we're just kicking away, quite literally at the air in some cases, I know it's a little bit of a ways off, but is anyone looking forward to anything in particular for 2020? I mean, I know there's a couple things I'm looking forward to. One of them involving the letter F twice, and then 7. And then remake. But there's also a bunch of other stuff that's coming out in 2020, which has me excited. And we get Neo 2. We get... What else do we get? I know we get more. It's just a matter of actually remembering off the top of my head while I'm also trying to do button combinations. But yeah, no, Final Fantasy VII Remake is the obvious big one for a lot of people, including me. Tales of Arise, that was definitely another one. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, also. The new RPG from CyberConnect I'm actually super pumped about. I've always loved the CyberConnect RPGs. But other than that, as I've alluded to before, I'm just looking forward to that consistency, and also just being able to try and figure out stuff for the channel. Like, I want to really try and push it, like, over that... I really want to push it over that edge, you know? I really want to push it so that I can just get that little bit more coverage. You know, it's almost there. Like, I don't, you know, I've mentioned before, I don't need 1 million subscribers. I don't need that. I just need to be happy with, like, what I've got. But I just need to be able to push it just a little bit over the top. And I'm trying to think about how I can do that without, you know, resorting to certain tactics. Because I don't want that to be the way. But at the same time, I do recognize that there are things that I could do better. So I'm trying to think how I can do that without sacrificing what I want to do. Which is interesting. It's definitely interesting to try and figure out. But that's going to be my big goal for 2020. See, the problem with things like that is that you can't even, like, there's no, what am I trying to say? There's no, like, surefire way, you know? You just kind of have to wing it and hope that it works. Like, there's definitely, you know, putting in the effort definitely helps. But it's just trying to figure it out. You know what? I might as well ask the question now. Just as a sort of, like, unofficial thing. How do you guys feel about shorter content? And I know that's very vague, but, like... It's no secret that, people on YouTube nowadays definitely prefer shorter, edited content. Like, they prefer to have something that's quick, that they can consume, and, like, skip out a lot of the quote-unquote boring parts. And they don't like traditional LPs as much. Like, that's no secret. Like, there's definitely a market for it, but you almost have to try way harder to try and make it appealing. So I'm just curious what, if anyone wants to voice their opinion, what they think about it. Because in my personal opinion, it's never been something, like, I can't even say I dislike it because I watch it. Like, there are certain people that I watch where they do things and they do them, and they are shorter. And it makes sense for what type of videos that they make. And some of the longer ones that I watch, they have different methods in order to try and combat the slower decline of people watching longer stuff. And again, you know, that brings me back to my point of, like, I'm trying to figure out what I can provide that other people haven't, or haven't done as much, which is always try to... It's really weird to try and think that far. Spiral Leg is actually the last one we need to master, so after this, I will go back to increase my health with horse stance. You know what? I'm just going to dedicate this whole day to training, almost. I can feel it. This is a good training day. I mean, of course, I edited out all of the, I tried to keep all of the action in, Judgment. It just so happens that all of the action is just, like, very long. Because that's the type of game it is. Because I don't want people to... I don't want to skip out on, like, dialogue or anything like that. Like, that's the ones where I really hate when they, like, just skip out, like, big chunks of the game. And I guess that's just my nature as a completionist. Because I show a lot of that game. That's why that's why I'm still doing Judgment. I mean, lack of consistency aside, there's a lot of stuff in Judgment. Like, there is a lot of, like, you know, the friendships and, like, side cases, as well as the main story, and, like, all of these side stuff that they usually have, like the attractions. It is certainly a conundrum. I mean, seeing as I'm talking about it, I don't mind going into a little bit more detail, but I've been thinking about trying certain other, like, types instead of just full playthroughs. Obviously, with streaming, I've done some one-offs. I've been thinking about how I can segment everything a little bit better into their own separate thing. Like, you know, have, like, Final Fantasy Fridays, or Fighting Wednesday, you know, stuff like that. So basically, that would be a schedule thing, but at the same time, that would be streaming, so that would still be long. I have thought about discussion videos, like things that I would be interested in discussing as, like, one-off type things, but obviously I need time to be able to edit it properly, so it's not, like, super cheap. Plus, at that point, you might as well get scripts, and there's, like, so many people doing that nowadays, because there are so many people with different types of discussions. Obviously, I would want to do discussions which are interesting to me. And also, not just complain, which is a big way to, you know, get popular, is have a video up there that says, this is why Metal Gear Solid 4 was a mistake. Which is not what I want. I mean, hey, that's human nature for you. Hey, look at that! I've mastered all my moves. Cool. So after this, I will get my horse stance on. Or my 1-inch punch, for variety. I mean, longer content doesn't deter me, but sometimes I have to come back to it sometimes. No, I get that, absolutely. You've got no skills to level up. Look for a new skill book. Video game, there are so many skill books I could get, but I need to do that when I have the time. But going back to the discussion type videos, it's also really hard because there are so many different people out there where they have... Usually when you have, like, discussion type videos, that's, like, the only thing that you do. And there's so many out there with high production values now. It's really hard to try and convince people that yours is one that's worth watching. Unless you go to those tactics which I mentioned, which I don't want to do. It's hard. That's why a lot of it is luck. But you know, I'm not gonna let that deter me. Welcome to my mind space. These are the thoughts that plague me. What's 1-inch punch? I think if you're more consistent, does better than horse stance. I could be completely wrong about that, but let's do 1-inch punch for variety's sake. You're gonna beat these punks during this session. See, obviously streaming's different, because with streaming you can't cut anything. So you have to, like, fill up the space like this time that I would usually, like, you know, use to, I would usually edit out parts like this, and you have to come up with discussions to talk about people in real time. But that works, because in streaming, you have that real-time interaction. Then again, this is not new information. People know this already. Discussion vid could be good, but it's hard for me to put words to express my thought. I mean, that's why you do scripts for those types of things, and that's why it takes time, because a good discussion video will, you know, put out bullet points beforehand on a script so they can talk about things and remember what they're actually talking about. There have been certain topics that I've seen which I would like to sort of touch upon, which I feel like that could be fun, but I don't know. I'm trying to think about how I could do gameplay stuff and, like, do it a bit shorter also. Like, again, most of the, if you got, like, a stream, and then you do, like, a highlights stream, usually people nowadays, I mean, the bigger guys, they usually get other people to, do it for them. Or do the editing for them and pay them as, like, a job. And obviously, I don't have that option right now. Because people do like the compilations. I wish I could. I would love to have compilations of my stuff that I would that I could pay someone to do. Because you know what? It's also a good way to spread awareness for your stuff with compilations. Because people like that stuff. Once again, these are the thoughts that plague my mind. But anyway, that's then. This is now. Right now, I just gotta worry about getting enough money so I can sustain myself and my way of living. You know what? After this, I need to go and hit them logging blocks to get that sweet money so I can buy more garlic. Yo, what's good? It's all in the name. Glad you can make it. I am currently punching this wooden hole over and over again to increase my stats because a bunch of thugs beat me up. And it made me sad. And I want to beat them up. Yeah, I know I gain more from training with higher HP. Not quite yet, Rio. We need to eat up. It is past our lunchtime. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Should I do 4? Nah, that'll be a waste. We'll do this a few more times. Then we'll do cutting logs, which will give us money. And will also increase our stats, I think. It also increases our endurance. At least a little bit. And then we'll be ready. Were they that tough? They were pretty tough. There was definitely a massive skill jump. It was definitely noticeable. Alright. Beat them up so good. Alright, almost done. And one more should do it. Nice. Cool. Alright. Near a level up. Let's go hit some logs. Tell you what, guys, just to round out the part that I was talking about before, I'll tell you one thing, though. I have a pretty good inkling on what my next... It's all going to depend on timing of things, but I got a pretty good inkling of, like, what playthroughs I want to do for next year. Some of them are probably not what you're expecting. Some of them are going to be obvious, because they're obvious. But some of them, I want to keep a few surprises up my sleeve. And you know what, I'm going to say something that's going to drive you a little bit insane, but there are technically some hints that I've been doing. Like, so I guess we'll call them subconscious hints. That are not super obvious. About certain things that I've mentioned, and certain things that I've shown, let's say. I don't really know how to mention it without outright spoiling or making it too easy, so I'm not going to. Shit. I bet you want to play Neptunia. That would be a stream game. That would not be a... I'll straight up say that. That would be a stream game. That would not be a playthrough game. Yeah, you choose a phrase, a pretty safe bet. Shit. Okay, I might be able to get one more if I'm quick. Nice. Oof, Disco Elysium. Oof. I know about Disco Elysium. It does sound very interesting, but you know what? That's another one. I'll just straight up say no. Disco Elysium would be so hard to do an LP of. You can spend entire sections of... Like, that would be a long game to play. It is really interesting, though. Shit. God, I always feel so sad every time I miss that log. The other one that that's super obvious that I'll say is that Persona 5 Royal. That's gonna take a while, but I'm definitely gonna stream that game. Definitely want to do that game. Not as quickly as possible, but I would definitely like to get through it at a consistent pace. Again, just going back to that whole thing of consistency I was talking about before. That's all I want. I just want some consistency. So I can stop making people wait entire weeks for the second part of Shenmue. Because I want to... You know, as much as some people may not believe it, I don't want to... I'm not trying to be lazy, you know? I want to get to Shenmue as much as the next guy. I want to continue Shenmue. But sometimes they just don't work out, which is sad. Raid Shadow Legends. I don't get... Okay, right, you don't... Okay, good work. You're gonna put me on a tangent, because now that you got me thinking about Raid Shadow Legends, I don't get mobile phone game trailers. I really don't. Like, there's certain ones I kind of get, like the anime ones. Like, the super anime ones. Like, those ones make sense at, like, what the trailer's trying to show. Like, it shows anime waifus, it shows super anime visuals, and, like, maybe a little bit of gameplay. But it knows what people play those games for. It plays it for the anime waifus that you collect. And some of them are pretty high quality. Like, in terms of, like, the trailers and the CG that they show off. There's a particular game that I'm thinking of in particular, but I can't remember what it's called, unfortunately. Those trailers I get. Those ones make sense to me. The ones I don't get are the ones which are, like, a simple game, and it just shows someone playing the game, and it says something like, no one's ever made it to the end, or it's harder than you think. Like, okay, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to be like, haha, like, you're probably smarter enough to figure this out, and, you know, since it's such a simple game, on a, you know, on a saturated market, the reason they have the trailer is to try and stand out, and then they'll be like, okay, you're a smart person, you can figure this out, and then that's how they try to entice you. But, like, do people actually... Like, does that actually work for people? Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm not even trying to be cynical. Like, it's just, I'm very curious if people actually, like, go, yeah, I can figure this out, and then they immediately download from the trailer. And then there's the last type of trailer, which is the Raid Shadow Legends trailer, where they don't show any gameplay at all, and they just show, like, a CG whatever that they think looks impressive, but it usually looks extremely generic. And then they have the, you know, trailer guy voice going, Raid Shadow Legends, start now today, where they have the CG trying to look super impressive. Like, I don't know what Raid Shadow Legends is. I've seen so many trailers for that game. Different trailers. I don't know what that game is. They've done a terrible job of portraying what that game actually is in their trailers. Then you have the exact opposite problem with certain mobile phone game trailers, where it has the, like, little icon of what the game is, like Last Stand, I think, was one that I saw a load of trailers for, but every time they show the game, it's something completely different. And I'm not even talking about a different part of the game, I'm talking, like, art style's different, the part of the game's different, which basically just makes me think that they stole that from somewhere. So I don't know what the game is. Like, good job selling me your game. You just made it more confusing. And then there's the ones that really piss me off, which are the ones that have, like, just straight up stolen music. Like, there was one that stole music from Nier Automata, and that legit just pissed me off because it was Nier Automata music. That game is a treasure, You do not steal anything from it. And then try to profit off of it. Just pisses me off.
無理にとは言わんよ。いつでも待っとるぞ。
Maybe they want you to get so caught up in the mystery of the game that you'll play it anyway. Maybe?
買い物に来ました。
ほう。何が入り用じゃ
I don't know. Still just so weird to me. Oh yeah, Caterpillar phoned us. HP plus 900, damn. I can get these for cheaper, do not buy that. I could have sworn there was a medicine that you could buy for fights. Ground kick, spiral leg, yeah, I've already got these. Snake power, HP plus 50%. This is one that I can use in battle. Oh man, but it's 270? That's so much, man. Okay, I'm not gonna buy that.
Yeah.
God, mobile phone games just piss me off. And it pisses me off even more because there are legit good ones. There are legit games that work amazing for mobile. Usually ones where you just have to sort of like tap one thing and then like move it, or like menu-based stuff. Like RPGs on mobile are fine because they're RPGs. Infinity Blade, like that was the big big one for Apple products back in the day, and it also had its own arcade machine which I remember playing, and that was awesome. Infinity Blade was great. Faster than light, amazing on mobile, because you know it's just menus. God. Alright. Like 10 more pieces of garlic. Alright, still have basically 300 Chinese dollars left, so we're good. You know what? Put that all the way up to max. There we go. Nice. Combat medicine is always expensive. I mean, how else do all of the other NPCs come back fully healed after a fight? Very true. Alright. I'm ready this time. I'm gonna kick their asses. I really hope I kick their asses. I have done my training. I'm so ready for this. Okay. Move over to this guy first. He's weaker. Okay, just ignore my tornado kick, that's fine. Alright. Still move over to that guy. Alright. Did I take him out? Cool, I took him out. Oh my god. Stop ignoring my moves! Thank you! Holy shit! I got very scared for a second they were still going to beat me up. Oh, he did it! Oh no, not another one. Oh my god. What luscious locks you have, good sir. Oh my god, there's a second round. Shit. Alright. Tornado hit. Oh my god. Alright, okay. He has a lot of health. I can do this. I have not much health left, and he just sucker punched me. And there goes my neck. And let me guess, retry? Oh my god, it's you! I haven't seen you since Shenmue 1! Oh wow, no retry. I guess I was supposed to use that lose that fight.
大丈夫ですか？私のために。
いえ、俺は大丈夫です。
あなたは
遠心さんを訪ねてきました。
遠心を？息子はここにはいません。
まさか遠心さんもさらわれたんですか？
さらわれた？いいえ、息子は牧船に。
牧船？
石堀氏が襲われていると聞いて、牧船という集落に逃がしました。
そうですか。よかった。
何かあったんですか？
遠さんが姿を消したんです。
遠さんが？遠心は遠さんのもとで弟子として働いていました。遠さんが姿を消して、あんなゴロつきが息子を探しに来るなんて、一体何があったのか。
もし何か分かったら知らせてください。
Lady, that is honestly what I'm trying to figure out.
本当にお願いします。
牧船に行って遠心さんに会おう。
Oh man, can't believe I got my ass kicked still. Alright, note to self, before next session, day of training. So much training. My kung fu is going to skyrocket.
何か食べないとな。
Yes, I know. I'm sorry, Ryo. I'm sorry I got your ass kicked, okay? Here you go. Just eat a ton of garlic, man. It's all good. Now I need to try and figure out where the hell this Hermit Grove is. Hermit? What was it called? Hermit's Nest. I remembered the Hermit part, but then I tried to remember what the second part was, and then I thought of the Sunflower Grove, and I was like, shit, no, that's not correct. Damn, I'm not even happy about that. Like, I was able to beat the two thugs, but then I lost anyway. Man, feels bad. Well, whatever. Need to try and find this hermit's, hermit nest place.
ちょっといいかな。
何の用だ?
Ah, shit, what did I talk to you?
牧船へ行きたいんだ。
山奥の集落だ。パンダ市場から行ける。
わかった。ありがとう。
Panda Market, you say? Well, thank you for actually helping me out.
あんたは寮だったね。
どうも。
シェンファーは一緒じゃないようだね。
わかるんですか？
ああ、わかる。わかる。
I wonder if I bring Shenhua with me. If you'll tell me anything else. Rio, are you serious? The guy told us where to go. I need to get there from Panda Market. Unless he wants me to go up here to Panda Market, which is entirely possible. Oh, excuse me, small child. Alright, well, there's plenty of people here to talk to.
Ka-san.
なんだどうした？
僕線はどっちですか？
市場の外れにある牛舎の先へ進めばいい。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
Cow sheds behind the market and keep going. Got it. You mean right here? Nah, probably shouldn't take the offerings. This ain't Skyrim. I can't just steal them willy-nilly. With no repercussions whatsoever. Huh. That really wasn't that far. I was kind of expecting to need to go further in order to get to Hermit's Nest, but, I guess not.
すみません。
なんだね。悪いが、わしは弟子は取らんことにしとる。
いや、俺は。
なんじゃ、違うのか。昔は毎日のように弟子入り志願が来たもんじゃが。
失礼しました。
Damn it, Rio! Just answer the damn question. Oh, they're playing Droughts. I remember this game. I actually used to have a Droughts board myself. Had a bunch of other games in it also. Also, excuse me, miss. Sorry for getting in the way.
すみません。
なんじゃ。
遠心さんに会いたいんです。
遠心とは何者じゃ。
石堀市の遠心さんです。
素性のわからん若者が行動に住み着いとるが。
その人は
陽だったか。この村で陽といえば西水に住んどる一族じゃ。
会わせてもらえませんか？
あんたが声をかけたらどうじゃ。いい若者が一日中行動にこもっておる。
That sounds like a man.
ありがとうございます。
So what? Is the meeting hall?
すみません。留守か。
It would be nice if you have a sign or something. Ah. Well, okay, well there you go. Ask and ye shall receive.
すみません。すみません。お留守ですか？おかしいな。人の気配を感じるのに。遠心さん。
誰だ？
葉月と言います。遠さんの家のシェンファの知り合いです。
シェンファの？
話を聞きたいんです。開けてもらえませんか？
いや、ダメだ。開けるわけにはいかない。俺はここに隠れてる限り何も心配ない。
そうですか。わかりました。今日は帰ります。シェンファの家に帰ってこのことを話すか。
Alright, cool. Guess that's us done for the day. And you know what that means? Oh my god, I can actually freaking teleport now. Thank you, video game. Alright, teleport to the store. Gonna get some of that sweet money. Going to hit so many logs.
すいません。
なんじゃ。
薪割りやらせてください。
おお、そりゃ助か
I'm
る。
gonna do this right till the end of the day. You know what? I was about to say maybe I would prefer doing this if I was a little bit better built for jobs like this. Oh no, maybe not. I can feel time going very slowly if you decided to do this. Do you ever just chop wood with your hands? I wish I could. Then I would be able to show off to everyone. That'll be a neat trick to do. If not done correctly, it will hurt a lot. Yeah, I remember when I did jujitsu, they had a block of wood that you had to try and cut. Although it wasn't a... It was more like a training block that we had. It wasn't like proper wood that you had to cut like clean. It had like... It had a very definite split down the middle. And you had to slot it together. So it wasn't properly cutting with your hands, technically. But it was the closest I ever got. Took me a while to do it, though, because I used to be a massive crybaby and cry every time I tried, because I had very, very weak hands. Sorry, let me rephrase. Can Ryo chop wood with his hands in the game? He did in Shenmue 2. I can't remember if that was wood or rock. So he could if he wanted to, but he probably doesn't because he'd probably only do one at a time. And he needs to chop as many of these wooden logs as possible. So it's probably more efficient to use an axe. The craziest break I've ever seen was Jackie Chan breaking bricks while holding an egg and without breaking the egg. I mean, Jackie Chan is an absolute legend. God, he's still alive, isn't he? Oh, damn. I'm both surprised, but not surprised that Jackie Chan is still alive. I'm surprised because of all of the stunts that he's done in his life, which have actually caused proper harm. But at the same time, I'm not surprised, because that man is probably, even at his old age, he's probably better in shape than I am. Then there was Bruce Lee. I mean, he was on a whole nother level. I can still chop, so I'm gonna still keep on chopping. You know, Samo is still making movies? How old is Samo? Also, who is Samo, now that I think about it? I'm not entirely sure who you're referring to. My brain is just having a bit of a brain fart. And chopping woods well into the night. I guess this guy was nice enough to give us a light. Samo is like the older brother of Jackie. They did a lot of movies together. Really? I did not know that. I'm aware of quite a few Jackie Chan movies. I completely forgot he had a brother. One of the most famous is Dragons Forever. Well, there you go. The more you know. I sometimes find it weird to think of certain celebrities having siblings. Like you always sort of like separate the celebrity like as their own like entity. So you sometimes forget, oh yeah, they would have a family. Or oh yeah, they might have someone who they're related to who's also famous.
やめておきます。
無理にとは言わんよ。いつでも待っとるぞ。
It's kind of a weird thought. Anyway, yes, I understand video game. Everything is evening. Alright. Health is still good. Let's get some of that horse stance training in. I know what you mean, Jackie having kids blew my mind, but then I thought, yeah, that makes sense. Man, I need to rewatch some of those kung fu movies. I need to rewatch movies in general. I sort of hit a low point during the latter half of this year, and I do love a good movie. Just kind of got to that point where I was having trouble enjoying things, even video games. Like, I'll be honest, like for a lot of the video games I've been playing have mainly just been what I record, or certain games which I can sort of just like binge over and over again. Not like story-driven stuff, I'll be honest. And a lot of it's to do with the fact that, well, real talk, anxiety and depression, which sucks, but it's true, because it made me have trouble enjoying things for a while. Still kind of does, in all honesty, but it's gotten better. Much better than what it used to be. But again, it's just trying to find that balance. This is just one of those things where I need to put it on the list of things to sort out once I've settled down for the new year. There's a lot of stuff that I want to sort out just by being able to just sit down and just sort it all out. Sammo Hung. He's very agile, but can even hold on an intense fighting scene with Donnie Yen at his old age. I think the movie is called Flashpoint. IP Man 21, I think. Keep those noted. Can't imagine what you've gone through. Secondary school. I mean, it's. I always find it weird talking about these things. For numerous reasons. There's a lot of reasons why, but I try not to. I try not to be a downer, you know. But I don't want to be fake. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I joke about it a lot, and I'm fine with joking about it, because joking about it, I think, is good. So when I, like, offhand sit it... But sometimes I forget that can legit upset people, which I don't want. So sometimes I rail it back, especially while recording. But it's one of those things I don't mind talking. Like, some people do mind talking about it, but I've never minded.
そう 遠心さんが無事でよかった。それで父のことは？
そこまでは聞けなかった。
え？
遠心さんはすごく怯えていて、ドアも開けてもらえなかったんだ。
そうだったの。
Yeah, I just try to be real, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want to get too real. Where I just, like, make everyone, like, super sad. Like, you know?
どうすればいいんだ。
落ち着いて、リョウ。焦っても何もいいことはない。
シェンファー。
少し考えよう。
え？
父が言っていた。うまくいかないときは今までの考えを全部捨てて違う方からものを見ろと。
親父さんが
Just like Phoenix Wright.
今はきっとその時。
そうか。また遠心さんを訪ねてみるよ。落ち着いたら親父さんのことを聞けるかもしれない。
うん。
That's a good plan, Rio. Sure, things will work out. I'm gonna take this banana and apple.
もらっておこう。
It's all a part of you, so it definitely plays a factor. That is true. That is very true.
バナナもらっておこう。
It's also weird because of how... Not open. I don't know what right. It's such a like much more wildly like this type. You know, mental health especially is such a more wildly known thing or wildly talked about thing than what it used to be. And I'll be honest, that's kind of weird to me. Like, and I'm talking to someone who's, you know, gone through the stuff. It's just, it's always been super weird to try and talk about. Like, I remember a time where I thought to myself, oh, it's nothing special, so therefore I shouldn't be complaining about it, because so many other people are having the same problem. Which is terrible. I mean, I know it's terrible, but I didn't care. And in some ways I still don't care. It's just the way my brain is hardwired.
これはシェンファの置き手紙か。
りょう、少し用事があるので先に出かけます。後で三星星へ来て。
三星星。これが三星星への地図だな。
Ternary spin. Spring, huh? By Sunflower Grove. Yeah, I know where that is. I've seen it. Alright, you know what we're going to do? I know what we're going to do. We're going to beat up some monks. Because I haven't done... I think I've only beaten up one monk. And I want to see how far we can get. So let's beat up some more monks. It seems like there's 3 others. Other than the one that we fought.
修行じゃな。さて、3だか？それとも試合で武装に勝負を挑むか？どちらかな？
Let's do it.
試合を望むか。今度は黒虎が相手じゃ。気候の良い修行相手になるじゃろ
う。Hello, Black Tiger. I'm sure you'll give me a worthy challenge. Let's do this. Alright. Let's see what you got. I'd kick you on the ground all day. Alright, there we go. Okay, or maybe not. Maybe you want a worthy challenge at all. Maybe I would not take a single hit.
なかなかの勝負じゃった。黒虎に勝つとはな。では、 お主は商談じゃ。この調子でなお励むがいい。
Well, I might as well keep going then.
すみません。
Oh shit, damn it.
おお、葉月か。修行に参ったのか？
いえ、聞きたいことが。
なんじゃ。憲法家に世間話は無用じゃ。まずは無心に修行せんとな。
はあ。
わかったか？
はい。
玉磨かざれば光なしじゃ。励めよ。
わかりました。
That actually doesn't help with my situation at all, but let me actually talk to you properly with what I want to talk about.
修行じゃな。さて、三だか？それとも試合で武装に勝負を挑むか？どちらかな？
Fight the monks, please.
試合をしたいのか？相手は青虎がよかろう。いささか手強い相手じゃぞ。
You know what I learnt about Japanese language recently? Aoi could mean blue. It's primarily used to describe the color blue, but it can also be used for green. I did not know that. I found that out recently. But they've, from what I understand, the language has done a better job at trying to convey the difference between blue and green. I keep on pressing L1 for God because I'm so used to judgment. That's what I wanted to say. Alright, okay. So it's actually a bit better at giving me a challenge. Mainly because I keep on pressing the wrong damn button. I totally should have won that. No, that was just me pressing the wrong button.
技ともに十分と思ったが、勝負には時の運というものもある。諦めるでないぞ。
Yeah, just give me a second. Let me eat my freaking garlic. My banana and apple. Okay, there we go. Let me try that again, so I can actually press the right button to block this time. Don't you turn away from me.
修行じゃな。さて、三だか？それとも試合で武装に勝負を挑むか？どちらかな？
Rematch, please.
試合をしたいのか？ならば、青虎が相手をしよう。油断すると勝てる者も勝てんぞ。
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence, O ye of little faith. This time, I shall actually remember to block. So, hopefully I'll have less trouble. It is true that I need to take a look at what moves I have, though. Alright, I know Tekken. I definitely need to do a better job at whiff punishing. I need to wait for them to strike. And then after they strike, do a proper punish. Because I'm going in way too often, and that's leaving me defenseless.
文句なしの商談じゃ。
ありがとうございます。
しかし、まだまだじゃ。よいな。まだまだじゃぞ。
Can I take on another one? Probably not. I want to keep my health high, so we're just going to go on over to where we need to go. Man, I said it before, this game's a real looker. They've done a real good job with the Unreal Engine. A lot of Japanese devs have done a real good job with the Unreal Engine. I mean, hell, FF7 Remake's in the Unreal Engine. The reason I mention that is because one thing that kind of grinds my gears is when people take an old game and then basically just they do a post like, look at this game in the Unreal 4 engine, and it'll be like Mario or Zelda. And some of them are okay. But then you got some where they basically just stuck it in like an Unreal Engine asset, like, field, but they didn't do like the lighting properly, or like the art style properly. And it just kind of looks like a bunch of assets which they got from a store. And it just looks bad. And then they say, and then you just get a bunch of people saying like, man, this looks so much better, but basically just because they used a bunch of like default assets in order to create certain scenes, and I don't know. I think it just goes back to my point of having good art style and good art style direction, which this game absolutely has. Yeah, I guess I mention it because, like I said, it's something I'm a bit more aware of. Especially when playing games. And as many as I have. This is not an area which I've found before. Oh, hello, Shenmue.
Shenmue.
Oh man, damn it, Rio! That was adorable. Should have let the adorableness stick for a little while longer.
何かあった時にはいつもここに来る。木は私を守ってくれる。
これは
岩尾。
今岩尾と岩尾は俺の親父です。
そうじゃったか。それにしてもよく似ておる。
親父を知ってるんですか？この傷は
昔岩尾が聖剣好きの練習でつけた傷じゃ。
親父が。
岩尾は元気でおるか？
親父は殺されたんです。横須賀の道場に蘭亭というやつが来て。
蘭亭が？
蘭亭を知ってるんですか？
ああ、蘭亭の名は張龍尊、張孫明の息子じゃ。
張孫明の息子。この写真を。
若き日の岩尾と張孫明に間違いない。岩尾と張孫明はここで共に修行を積み、技を交換し合ったものじゃ。
蘭亭は親父が張孫明を殺したと言っていた。俺には信じられない。
人を殺めるような男ではないことはわしが一番知っておる。万願寺を訪ねてみなさい。住職が岩尾のことを覚えているかもしれない。
Thank you, exposition man.
シェンファー、万願寺って。
万願寺はこの村に古くからあるお寺。
どこにあるんだ？
広場の方へ戻って鐘楼の先へ行ったところ。
そうか。
りょう、私はもう少しここにいるから。
ああ、俺は万願寺へ行く。
Actually, Shenmue, there's a lady who's blind who keeps on whacking hay with a big wooden. Would like you to come with me so she might talk some more. Right, fine. We'll find out more secrets about your father and his mysterious past. I want to find out the mysterious past about that old lady! All in time. I'll get my moments. Anyway, I did remember seeing the sign for Manuan Temple, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. I mean, hell, they were nice enough to mark it on the sign, so it must be important enough. Let's see. Manuan Temple, this way. Right up here. Man, I'm so happy that I'm actually getting to do all the stuff that I want to in this place. Oh, hey, horse dance. Yeah, sure, why not? It's here, might as well use it. But yeah, now I'm really happy that I'm able to go through most of this town. There's definitely certain things that I need to focus on in between sessions, but we'll get to those when we get to those. If you haven't guessed already, there will be times where I spend entire days off camera just basically collecting herbs to sell. And also trying to collect capsule toys to get certain moves. I'm assuming this game does have a time limit, as do the previous Shenmues. But if it's anything like Shenmue 2's time limit, then we have so much time. Finish that game well before the time limit was up. Okay, one more and I'll get to level 8. Let's do it. But man, maybe I should start doing horse stance. Like, it probably raises your leg strength and then some. It's probably a lot harder than it looks also, because you gotta keep your hands level with the ground and try to keep your body posture centered. I feel like this is one of those moves where if you just do it slightly off, then it can cause problems. I'm also wondering how far horse stance can go in terms of levels. Like, if you master it, when are you supposed to do your endurance training? Oh well, those are questions for later. Cool, level 8. Precisely what I wanted. Nice. Nah, we're good for now, Rio. Oh man, bamboo walkway. Yo, this place looks awesome. God, I love it's a temple within the greenery. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's you. Guess you train here. Wait, does that mean I can fight you? Or is that coming up because... I can spar with him. Huh. You know what? I don't have any moves to level up right now. I know you probably want to take a swing at me, but don't worry, buddy. You'll get your time. Oh my god, you have so many 1-inch punch stations also, and horse stance stations. God, you put that other temple to shame.
Sumimasen.
何かご用でしょうか。
葉月巌という男を覚えていますか。
葉月。あなたは。
巌は俺の親父です。
どうも初めて会った気がしないと思ったら。
父がこの村にいた時のことで何か知っていることがあったら教えてもらえませんか。
あれはもう20年ほど前のこと。遠く日本から武者修行に来た若者が仲間とここでそれは熱心に練習をしていました。
これを。
ああ、この人もいました。巌という青年はよくこの人と一緒にここに来ていました。名前は確か張宗明と。
この二人がその後どうなったか知りませんか。
それがある日突然寺に来なくなってしまったのです。一体何があったのか。村で見かけることもなくなりました。
他に知っていることは何かありませんか。
ああ、そう。巌が奉納した絵馬がまだあるはず。
絵馬ですか。
探してきましょう。
お願いします。
この部屋には寺の歴史にまつわるものがあります。どうぞご覧になってお待ちください。
はい。
Does that include the living, breathing cat on the table there? Aw, hello there, kitty.
おとなしい猫だな。そういえばファンメイは元気かな。
Yeah, I wonder too. Have to give her the proper time that she deserves when I get to play this on my own. And at my own pace. Excuse me?
Oh, これは。
I can safely say I was not expecting this to be in the historical temple closet. I mean, it is a treasure of the temple. It is rightly where it deserves to be, but still not what I was expecting. God, it had the logo and everything. Huh. Can't believe Sega rode off on that one.
おもちゃだ。子供もいるのかな。
What? What do you mean, poor monk? Saturn was great. I mean, you know, there were some good games on there. I have some of them to play. Let's see, ancient tea set. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I have an appreciation for ceramics that have, like, oh god, excuse me. But I have an appreciation for ceramics that have the highly intricate, detailed paint on them, like that tea set we just saw. Must have taken a lot of time and care. Drought board? Guess I can't pull on the other ones? Unless I gotta... Okay, guess that doesn't work. Nope, just a bunch of... Oh, wait. Hang on. I could totally look at that jar. This is just a jar, not important in the slightest, but now we know. You know what, speaking of the Saturn, this is a really random-ass pool. But the most famous Saturn games will probably be stuff like Virtua Cop or Grandia that came out for the Saturn, or what's it called? Did Panzer Dragoon come out for the Saturn, or was that Dreamcast? I feel like that was Saturn. Still not what we're looking for. But you know what Saturn version of a game I really want to play, and I do have a way to play it via emulation. That would be the Saturn version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which only came out in Japan. Because Saturn version of that game actually has a bunch of differences to the PS1 version, which most people are familiar with. And I'd really love to give it a playthrough sometime. I think that would be really, really interesting. Jesus. I figured you would have these things labeled or something. Also, apparently it's a treasure of this ancient temple if they're keeping it in here. Interesting choice, but hey, to each their own. Oh my god, it's gotta be around here somewhere. Nope, that's just a nice drawing of the surrounding area, if I had to take a guess. All this ancient stuff is really interesting and really cool to look at, but it's not what we're looking for. I'd really like to find it right around now. That would be really nice. Well, somebody ain't ever seen Mulan. Actually, shit, Mulan hadn't come out at this point, had it? Dragon and Phoenix. Hello.
この人たちは一体誰なんだ?
お待たせしました。 何か気になるものでも？
この写真は？
それはハッカソンに皇帝の使いが訪れた時のものと聞いています。
この旗の模様は？
その紋章、竜は皇帝を、鳳凰は皇后を表すと言われ、当時の皇帝はこの竜と鳳凰を好んで用いられたと聞きます。
その皇帝の使いがなぜハッカソンに？
さあ、それ以上のことは。
この写真を貸してもらえませんか？
写真を？岩尾のこのあなたを信じてあげましょう。どうぞお持ちなさい。
ありがとうございます。必ずお返しします。
And then Ryo kept it in his inventory for the entire adventure.
日本語で書いてあるので、私にはさっぱりわかりませんが。
Kane. Huh.
あの写真をシェンファに見せよう。
She did say she was going to stay by the place that we met her, right? So she should still be there. It's only 20 to 3 after all. Things are certainly getting interesting now. Oh, shit, I went the wrong way. It's this way we want to go. So now we're starting to get some backstory on the whole Phoenix and Dragon motifs on the mirrors. Know a little bit more about the mirror and why they came from Bailu Village because of their special properties, although that was a little way back when. And we're starting to learn a bit more about Awai and why he came here. And training with Landi's father. All very interesting indeed. Alright, Shenmue, where are you at? I might as well take this opportunity to take a look around the area. It's a very pretty place. God, I would totally sleep in an area like this. If I had the chance. And you just know a place like this is going to be teeming with herbs. Also, there was that old guy from before. Probably should talk to him again, just in case he has anything to say. Also, shit, maybe she did go back to the house. Damn. Oh well, I got the herbs. Wasn't a complete waste of time. Don't sleep there, you'll get swarmed by ants. Real story, there was a time where I didn't fall asleep, but I did, lie beneath a tree in, like, a local park, and then a moth fell down out of nowhere and got stuck in the shoelaces of my shoe, and was just flapping all over the place as I was trying to, undo my shoelace from the moth. And it was a huge moth, also! If I put my, fist in a ball, it was about that size, wingspan and all. Well, it was big for the UK, I should say. Not like the super huge moths that you can get in more tropical parts, but it did certainly just scare the crap out of me when it just fell out of the sky. See any more herbs that I can see? Nope, that looks about it. You can give me training, it looks like. Or give me a service of some kind.
それにしてもよく似ておる。岩尾が帰ってきたように思えてならん。
そうですか。
懐かしい。
楽しき日々じゃった。
また来ます。
I don't actually know who you are still. Were you like the trainer?
放浪士。
わしももう少し若ければ、亮と一つ手合わせをしたかった。
そうですか。
Now it still says you can give me a service, so I'm wondering what that would be.
亮か、軽く手合わせをしてみんか。わしも昔のようには動けんが。
Ah, so you're also sparring. You know what? I'll actually do this because you don't know you skills to level up. Ah, shit.
やめておきます。
気を使わせてしまったか。わしももう少し若ければ、亮と一つ手合わせをしたかった。
また来ます。
Don't worry, I'll come back to fight you in this beautiful area once I actually have skills to level up. I'm sorry, okay? It's not you. It's totally me. Anyway. Let's get back to Shenmue.
Hanabashiが完成した年。
ずいぶん古いもののようだ。皇帝の使いがハッカソンを訪れた時のものだと住職が言っていた。この旗とこの鏡を見てくれ。
同じ模様。父の採掘場にあったものも同じ。父を探す手がかりになるかもしれない。
花橋のことを詳しく知っている人はいるのか。
ヨウばあさんなら知っているかもしれない。
ヨウばあさん。
村人のために薬を作ってくれるおばあさんよ。広場の近くに住んでいる。
よし、明日ヨウばあさんに聞いてみよ
う。That's the lady! Sorry, got very excited there for a second. Oh god, didn't mean to walk on top. Nope. Shit, Rio. God damn it, put your shoes on, man. I need to get some food from the side. I thought you choked. No, I was just gasping. I was gasping with determination and enthusiasm.
Banana. もらっておこ
う。Banana.
もらっておこ
う。An apple a day keeps the martial artist away. That's how that saying goes, right? Yeah, close enough. That's nice. Very, very nice. Bunch of new information, which is super cool. I like it. Anyway. Don't need to spend those tokens, though. Anyway, let's get to sleep, bro. Finally gaining some information. Even if it's not the information that we were looking for to start with. You just gotta take it as it comes. Alright, I'm gonna get this old lady to talk, finally. Let's go, Shenmue. You're coming with me today.
Ohayo, Ryo.
Ohayo.
よく眠れた?
Ah.
Cool. Do you want me to talk to you? God damn it! No, Rio! Rio, no. Look, I get it. That's a very nice animation of you taking off your shoes to go onto the mat, but that is not what I wanted to do. I get it, Japan. You like to put these details in. They are indeed very nice details. Alright, here we go.
シェンファー。
どうしたの？村へ行くのね。
ああ。花橋のことを調べないとな。
うん。ありがとう。りょう。
No problem. You got anything else to say? Or you can go to
なあ。
cutting vegetables.
りょう。もう出かけるの？
ああ。花橋のことを調べないとな。
Okay, it's the exact same thing.
うん。ありがとう。りょう。
I'll be honest, one slight thing, I really hope that they patch in the ability to just sort of press X on pieces of dialogue that you've heard already. Like in the old games. That's one thing this game is missing from previous entries.
りょう。
ん？
いってらっしゃい。
ああ。
Wait, no, Shenhua, I thought you were coming with me. I need you to come with me so that the lady will speak. God damn it. Guess I'm doing this myself. Alright, that's fine. I can do this. I know who I need to speak to. Or at least I have a pretty damn good idea of who I need to speak to. She's gone. Oh, no. Oh God. It's fine. It's fine, ladies and gentlemen. She's all good. For you just teleported into the floor there for a second. Got very confused.
すいません。
ああ、あんたは日本の若者だね。
聞きたいことが、花橋ができた当時のことを何か知りませんか？
花橋。花橋というたか。
おばあさんなら知ってるだろうと村の人たちに聞いて。
なぜじゃ。
橋にまつわる話や昔のことを知りたいんです。
そんな遠い昔のことをなぜ知りたがる？
え？いや、俺は。
お前さんに教えることなど何もないよ。帰っておくれでないかい。
お願いします。
聞こえないのかい。お前さんに教えることなど何もないよ。
どうしても知りたいんです。
帰っておくれと言ってるんだよ。
そうですか。失礼しました。
Damn it.
他のお年寄りを当たるしかないか。
Okay, that plan didn't work out. Shit. Well, you know what we should probably check up upon? We probably should check on Yanchia to see if we can talk to him again. Because we kind of just sort of left him in the hermit place. I'm wondering if he's still sort of hanging out in the meeting hall. Nah, if I had to take a wild guess, I'm thinking it's a sore subject for her.
遠心さん、葉月です。話を聞きたいんです。開けてもらえませんか？
いや、ダメだ。開けるわけにはいかない。俺はここに隠れてる限り何も心配ない。
そうですか。
Okay, yeah, we can't continue with that. Figured as much, but you know, doesn't hurt to check. Yo, what's up, Dogglebots Fairy? Just got in from work? Jesus. How late is it for you over there? Oh god, pumpkins simultaneously spawned in. I was not expecting that. Anyway, another old timer. You, good sir, are an old timer.
すいません
2251. Wow. Same. That's same as me. You get in late. That being said, I also get in late from work, depending on the day. So I guess I'm one to talk.
橋にまつわる話や昔のことを知りたいんです。
あの橋は昔からかかっとる。花橋といえば村の者なら誰でも知っとるじゃろう。
はあ。
Well, that didn't help out. What about you, lady?
いらっしゃい。今日はお前さん一人かい。
ええ。花橋ができた当時のことを何か知りませんか？橋にまつわる話や昔のことを知りたいんです。
Oh, really? You're from Nottingham? Huh.
古い話は古い人間に聞くのかい？
いや、俺は。
確かにあの橋は古いが、わしも詳しいことは知らないよ。
そうですか。
わしはよそからこの村に嫁に来た身だからね。
誰か心当たりは？
そうだね。わしやうちのじいさまより年上となると、陽のおばばか暴落台に住んでるそのじいさまぐらいだよ。
わかりました。
Near Nottingham, sorry. Gotta get that accuracy in there. Sunset Hill, you say? Oh, Sunset Hill's this way. Old Man's Suit? Was it? Hello, what is this? Oh! Fortune teller?
私はさすらいの占い師。運命に導かれ、最近この地に来ましたのじゃ。私の占いで、そなたを幸運へと導いてやろう。
Huh, will it now?
すいません。
私は幸運を呼ぶ。
Busy day today, a lady trapped her finger in the main door. Ouch! Oh. Oh no, I hate hearing stuff like that.
占って行かれますかな？一回10元です。
Yeah, did she get out okay? You know what, sure, I'll bite though, fortune teller lady. Give me a color fortune.
お願いします。
色占いじゃな。では、早速占いま
She
しょう。
snapped the end off. Ooh. Ugh. Oh no.
カラー。波動を感じますのじゃ。
Sorry you had to go through that. I'm sorry she also had to go through that.
あなたのラッキーカラーは赤です。
Yes! Red's my favorite color! Sorry. Very serious. Sorry, very serious topic.
あなたに幸運が訪れることでしょう。
ありがとうございます。
では、またのご来店お待ちしておりますのじゃ。
Sorry, I got very happy. Red's my favorite color. Of course it would be my lucky color. That just makes sense. God, but red wasn't her lucky color. I'm very sorry, that was very inappropriate. I will show myself out. I'm sorry, the timing was just too perfect. Oh, I'm a terrible person.
すいません。
どうしたの、りょうくん？
蘇さんの家はどこですか？
私、そうあきんだけど、何かご用かしら？
お年寄りの蘇さんを探してるんです。
なんだ、じいじのことね。私たちそう一族の長老よ。家はほら、すぐそこ。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
This house, huh? How did she even get it trapped in the main door? Like, did someone accidentally shut it, or did something get caught? I'm just trying to wonder how something like that happened. Also, this is not the guy I was expecting.
聞きたいことがあるんです。
どいつもこいつもわしがいないと何もわからんからな。よいぞ、行ってみろ。
花橋ができた時のことを知
She
りたいんで
shoved
す。
it on herself somehow. Damn.
花橋？
何でもいいんです。教えてもらえませんか？
珍しいことを聞くな。ま、どうしてもというなら教えてやらんでもないが。わしがまだ子供の頃、時の宮廷より使いがこの村に使わされたことがあった。その使いを迎えるために花橋が新たに架け替えられたのだ。
花橋が？
そう、村の入り口にあるあの橋はその時に作られたのだ。今でもはっきり覚えておる。暑い夏の日。
Oh my god, he had those eyebrows as a kid as well.
それはきらびやかでの。
宮廷の使いは何のためにハッカソンに？
わからん。
知らないんですか？
それはまだ子供だったからの。
では他に当時のことを知っている人は？
I'm shocked he survived being a kid with those things.
孫さんはどこに？
To be fair, all the other kids were probably intimidated by them.
市場のあたりでうろついておると聞いたが。
市場ですか？
You know, it's like a moth with the giant wings that have things that with markings that look like eyes. It's kind of like that, except with eyebrows. And with a small human child.
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
Alright, so... Man named Sun saw the Imperial Envoy at Verdant Bridge on that day, so I gotta just go find Sun. Huh. That looks like some more wood chopping that I could possibly do. Oh my god, is there some more lucky hit? Are you kidding me? There's some more games here?
木札交換どうぞ。
ここにあるのか。
You're not used to hearing this in Japanese. Well, we started in Japanese with Shenmue 1, so we're sticking with Japanese all the way through. I just think it kind of makes sense, considering, you know, this game was originally set in Japan. Well, Shenmue 1 was originally set in Japan, so it just seemed to make sense. Plus, people around here are usually used to the weeb speak, so it just seemed appropriate at the time. And it'd be kind of weird to switch back now, but I'll definitely want to play through these games in English. I want to hear the glorious English voice acting from start to finish when I have the chance.
すみません。
なんだい坊や。
孫って人を知りませんか？
知ってるよ。もんなしのじいさんだろ。
その人は
口が達者でたまにパンダ市場に来るらしいけど、私はもんなしにただ酒なんて絶対に飲ませないから。 暴落台には来ないよ。
そうですか。
It is glorious. You know what I mean. There's a special type of early 2000s voice acting, late 90s voice acting, which you don't get nowadays anymore for various reasons. You gotta treasure those pieces of voice acting, because you'll never get them ever again. So where the hell is this bum?
すいません。
はい、いらっしゃい。
Excuse me?
おばさん。おばさん。聞こえないのかな。おばさん。
Oh my god, does she seriously want me to?
お姉さん。
よしとくれよ。照れちまうじゃないか。
聞きたいことが。孫って人を知りませんか。
なんだね。買い物じゃないのかい。
孫って人を探してるんです。
今日は来てないよ。
その人は。
私に聞かれても、どこに住んで何をしているのかさっぱりわからないけど、確か法の古い友人だと言ってたね。
法さん。法老師ですか。
聞きたいことがあるなら法のとこへ行きな。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
Man, that old man is suddenly becoming extremely important. Also, joke's on you, lady. I would have bought something if you gave me the information that I needed. Excuse me? Small child?
Yeah.
お兄ちゃん誰？
俺はりょうって言うんだ。よろしくな。
ねえねえ、遊ぼう。
今は。
Oh, Deep Fear. That's
りょうちゃんとサッカーした。
that's a game that exists.
ボールがないだろ。
僕サッカー選手になりたいのに、お姉ちゃんサッカーボール買ってくれないの。
そうか。
お姉ちゃんメイメイって言うんだよ。景品屋さんでお仕事してるの。
景品屋さん。ああ、景品交換所のことか。
僕サッカーボール欲しいな。バケツ石投げの。
See, Deep Fear you can get away with as because when you really get down to it, Deep Fear is basically a Resident Evil knockoff, but that's fine because Deep Fear is kind of special. Now, if you would have said that you like Countdown Vampires, then we would have had a problem.
お小遣い全部なくなっちゃった。ねえりょうちゃん取って。
Yes, I can get it for you.
よし、任せとけ。
本当？
ああ、約束だ。
わかった。僕待ってる。
Soccer balls are a pale toss prize. Are they now? You know what? Let's see if we can make this the last thing of the of this session, since it's getting to that time where I really need to think about going to bed, since I need to get up early to get to work. But thankfully, there's a pale toss right over here. Yep, there's the soccer ball. Alright, let's do this thing.
バケツ石投げやるかい？
サッカーボール。あの子が欲しがってた景品のボールはあれか。よし。
Alright, let's do it.
毎度よく狙ってけよ。
God, I suck at this game. Well, time for me to learn! Alright, how do I do this? So, power is with the left stick. Direction is with the right stick. Oh god. Oh god. Right there. Okay, that was too far. Too far. Alright, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Just gotta aim. Just gotta aim. Shit, too far again. Alright. Let's see if we can... God, depth perception is kind of hard to... finagle. Damn it! Oh my god, it's so hard to eyeball that.
もう一勝負どうだい？毎度
Glad you work later. Don't start till 2 tomorrow. I mean, I'm 12 p.m. till 9, so... But I have to travel a little bit in order to get to my workplace. And it also makes it nice, much nicer knowing that I also have to deal with train strikes also, which is also fun. But hey, it's only temporary, so I can deal with it. Just for now. Oh my god, how do I keep overshooting this? I'm having so much trouble eyeballing. How do I keep... Alright. Let's try this again. Yeah, you're a little bit further than 20 minutes away from me. Not that I'm gonna say where I live. You know, security and all that. Plus, folks are moving anyway, so it wouldn't even matter. Oh my god, how do I keep... I swear to god. The entrance to his bucket must be... Oh my god. Alright. I'm going to change my tactics. I'm gonna do it... That was way too far to the right. Way too far to the right. Okay, we'll give us 2 more tries. And I'm gonna save. And then if we don't do it in 2 more tries, I'm gonna call it a night because I really need to get to sleep. Okay. Okay, let's switch up tactics. I don't get... How? Okay, I'm gonna make sure that the arrow is on the bucket. Not behind the bucket, on the bucket. I'm also gonna make sure it's all the way to the left. Okay, right here. God, this is so hard. Okay, right. Get that it's supposed to be hard. That was so close. That was the closest I actually hit the bucket. You know what, dude? I know you're swindling me, but I'm promised that ball to a kid, and by God, I'm gonna get it. That's over. Wait, did I do it? Wait, did that count? I don't know if that counted. Did that count? Did I do it? Am I winning? Okay, that must have counted. I got too many soccer balls. Holy shit, yes!
あの子が欲しがってたサッカーボールだ。あの子に届けてやるか。
お、やるね兄ちゃん。この調子でどうだ？もう一勝負。
No, no, I do not. I'm gonna take this victory and I'm gonna savor it. Oh, yes. Yes, I am. Alright, Panda Market. Let's go. Oh no, I won the best prize. Why would I want to go again? I mean, sometimes you gotta really, show off your stuff. Anyway, where is Small Child? Small Child!
りょうちゃん、ねえねえ、サッカーボールは？
取れたよ、ほら。
やった、サッカーボールだ。りょうちゃんが取ってくれたって、お姉ちゃんにも見せてあげちゃおう。
そうか。
じゃあ、僕はりょうちゃんに珍しいグループあげる。それか、お魚が釣れる秘密の場所教えてあげよっか。
What do I want? Do I want the secret fishing spot? Or do I want a capsule toy, which I could probably... You know what? Tell me the secret fishing spot.
僕が見つけた池なの。誰にも内緒だよ。僕ん家の近くの牛がいっぱいいるとこから歩いて行けるんだ。
わかった。ありがとう。
りょうちゃん、僕サッカー選手になるよ。
頑張れよ。
頑張れ。
Always remember your horse stance, kid. Always remember your horse stance. Place with the crows, huh? I think he's talking about the location up here. Yep, definitely looks like a small fishing spot. Even has a little couple fish. How nice. Yeah, this was the location I found last time. Makes sense. Oh, hello there, Herb. Yoink. Ah, it was good to do a nice thing. Anyway, we're going to be heading to save, and we're going to be saving our game because this is where we're going to end things. Ah, alright. Good session. Actually got back to Shenmue. Feels good. So, next chance for a session might actually be a while from now because I'm going to have to pack up my stuff and move in. It's possible that I might be able to do it on the Wednesday. No, actually no, it's not going to be possible. Next possible chance for a session will be next week on Sunday. And even then, that's not guaranteed, so you'll have to take my word of that with a grain of salt. But don't worry, I haven't forgotten about Resonance of Fate. I definitely haven't forgotten about Shenmue. All that stuff will continue. It's just the way that it is right now with everything. But yeah, that's just unfortunately the way it is. But it will get done, so don't you worry. But other than that, I just hope that you can bear with it for a little bit, mainly for the month of December. And then when the new year rolls around, things will get a little bit more consistent, which is what I'm hoping, and I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, keep an eye out, and I will see you guys then. Hopefully, probably, maybe. I'll try my best, okay? Alright, for real, those. For realsies, though. Goodbye.